This conference will now be recorded.
This session I am discussing about advanced storage features. So I am discussing about Stratis. Stratis is a volume managing file system for easily managing layered storage. So it is similar to LVM. So we can combine multiple devices and we can create a pool we can create, and inside that we are creating a file system. So the advantages are it is thin provisioning. So we can create a file system, snapshot, tearing, pool-based management, monitoring. These are the advantage of Stratis. So there is the terms. A pool is made of one or more block device, multiple device we are combining, and we are calling it as a pool. So block device means each device is called a hard disk partitions are called a block device. File system means is a thinly provisioned layer. We are creating a file system inside the pool. So we can see the block diagram. So in the block diagram, we can see that we are having block device and we are combining it into a pool, and then we are creating a file system inside this. So I am going to show this demo. So I'm going to log into a Linux system. So I'm going to log into system. So in this disk, in this OS, I have already 2 3 disks are already connected. So I'm going to log into the system. So I'm just logging. I'm just changing the font size. So first step is we have to install the Stratis package we have to install. So first command I am doing is I am installing this Stratis command I am installing. So I'm giving the command Stratis install, Stratis CLI and Stratis D daemon I am installing. So then I have to start the service. I have to enable and start the service. So then I have to, I know I have multiple hard disks, multiple disk drives are there in my system. So I want to create a pool. So I can add multiple devices I can combine, and I am going to create a pool I am going to create. So multiple devices I am having. So I want to combine it. So I can check that how many disks are there. Parted -L, it will show that I have a XVDA, XVDB, XVDC. So many partitions are there. So I'm going to create a first disk is XVDB. So we can check the device name from this parted command. So I'm going to create a pool. So I just selected the second disk I selected. So now we can see the pool. We can see we created a pool, and we can see the information about the pool. We can see from this command. So one pool is created. So it is 8 GB size is there. And now future we want to add additional hard disk. We can additional drives we can add from this command. So I'm going to add one more disk I want to add. So I'm giving a different device DEV XVDC. So we can check the partitions. So I am adding one more disk I am adding to this. So we can check the pool now. So the size may increase. So totally now previously one disk was 8 GB. So total size is showing as 15 GB. So we can check the block devices. How many block devices are connected to the pool and all. We can check by other commands. So we have created a pool. So inside this, how many block devices we added? This is the first drive, one second drive we added. So now we created a pool. Inside the pool, we have to create some file system. So it is like a volume we are going to create. So we are going to create a file system one. So the name of the volume file system is file system 1. So I'm going to inside the pool, I am going to create a file system I am creating now. So it will take some time. So after that, what we can do, we can even take the snapshot of this file system. So this is advantage of the Stratis file system. So we are going to create a file system we created, and we are going to mount it also. So we have to create a file system also we are creating. So and after that I want to take a snapshot. So now next step is I can check the list and I can check it how the information, and we can mount it. So we got a file system. This is a Stratis folder. Whatever pools we created, it will come as pool 1, pool 2, and we have created a file system. We are going to mount it. So to mount it, we need the user ID, UUID we required. You will get the UUID by using this command, and you can permanently mount using, we can add it in the etcfs tab, and we can permanently mount it. So I'm going to do etcfs tab, and I'm going to mount it permanently. So that is I am going to do now. So first I have to check the UUID. So also I can check the status file system list, how many file systems are created, and we can see that. So we can see that we created one file system. This is the file system, Stratis pool 1 file system 1. So this is the file system, and we have to check the UID. We can check by ls-blk command. So ls-blk command, we can check the UUID, and we are going to mount it through etcfs tab. So we will got the UUID. You have to take the UUID value. So I have to add it in the etcfs tab. So this etcfs tab I am going to add it. So I'm going to change this now. In this one I am going to add in the etcfs tab file, because we want to permanently mount this file system we want to mount. So I want to do etcfs tab. So in the last line I'm going to add a line. So I'm going to copy this line. So we can see that in this we have one option will be coming like a systemd require this one. So what is this meaning is, so I'm going to save this. So we have when we are going to mount this using etcfs tab, so there is an option systemd required Stratis D service, because whenever we start the system, so before mounting the file system, so this particular service we want to start, then only this file system we want to mount. So that is the reason we are telling this, and we are going to mount command we can give. So this is going to be automatically mounted. So we have to create one folder also, because we are going to mount it in dir1 directory. So we have to give mount-a command. So we can see that dir. So ls block we have to give correctly. So the block we have to give correctly. So I'm just checking the block ID again. So I'm giving. So I'm going to first tab and then try correcting it. So I'm going to do mount-a command, and we can see that it is mounted now. So we can check the df-h. We can see that this last mounting it is showing. So this Stratis file system is mounted here. So that is the way we are doing the lab session on Stratis. So we discussed about Stratis file system. So it is having so many advantages. We can see that it is having snapshot. It's a thin provision file system, and the file system actual size automatically will grows as data is added. That is all advantage of Stratis file system. So thanks for watching the video.